My name is Eli Tabang. I'm currently working as a geologist on a contractual basis, but on the other side, I have something that I'm surviving on, that is running a supplies company for the mining and geological as well as mineral exploration equipment to the mines around Botswana. Going to the bank with a contractual base application, they will tell you that they can finance you. It will be a risk to them if they finance you when you are not on permanent basis. So having said that to me, I had to go back to the bank and get my financial statements for my company as well as my cash flow for the past 3 years, then submitted them to the bank. That's when I managed to convince them that indeed if I can be given this flat, I can be able to pay it within this stipulated period of time. The rent to buy was going to be easy for a lot of us, especially the young people who are trying to come up in terms of finances. And then the buying using cash was a challenge for most of the people. Like in my case, I had friends who were supposed to go and apply with me, but then they ended up pulling back because of the using of cash instead of rent to buy, which was going to be easier for them. If you go to the bank to ask for financing, they're gonna set a target for you to say, okay, every month you're gonna be paying this much. So with BHC, they'll probably have lower rates. If they say rent to buy, you'll probably pay something that is far much less than what you'd pay at the bank. And in that way, it was going to be easier for most of the people to afford their flats compared to when they get the money from the banks. Like any other young person, I have that dream of owning a townhouse, and looking at the location, I would really appreciate it if I can get the go ahead of purchasing that flat. So like I mentioned, I'm doing my side hustles apart from my job, which is something that has boosted my savings account. And I'm looking forward to pay that flat as soon as possible, should I be given it. As a townhouse, I would use it as my investment, and I'm someone who is so interested in property. So it wouldn't be my last. It would be my first, but it wouldn't be my last. I'll keep on pushing to get more of those around town, even if it's not in Gaps, but even Francistown or somewhere else, just to accumulate as many as I can. Looking at the BHC processes, I would say it would help some of us, because really buying a plot in Gaps is a hassle. Even if the plots are there, available, it wouldn't be easy for someone who is coming up to just buy that plot. You'll find that there are already big guys out there who are out there buying the plots for themselves, and if you are coming up and you don't have enough finances, it's really a challenge to get a plot around and try to build something for yourself. Looking at the location in Tsholofelo, I did my own research, trying to check the prices of the plots that side. They range from 300 to 400,000, just a plot, an empty plot. So looking at the flat, having to build it, it's gonna cost you probably more than 440,000. So to me, that price is reasonable. If given a chance to purchase that flat, it will be a kill somehow. The price is not bad, according to my view. I wouldn't afford a plot at the moment in the town center or in a suburb like Tsholofelo. And after that is a challenge of building. You need to go through that process of building a flat and stuff, which is something that is not easy to do. So with the BHC program, I think to an extent it made my life easy.